Trump calls out the governor of Maine to her face, which I thought was funny as shit. I'm glad that we have a real man in office again. And he asked her if she's going to comply with the executive order banning men from women's sports, Smitty. Show the video, Bailey.
Has complied immediately, by the way. That's good. But I understand Maine. Is Maine here, the governor of Maine? Well, are you not going to comply with it?
I'm complying with the state and federal laws.
We are the federal law. Well, you better do it. You better do it because you're not going to get any federal funding at all if you don't. And by the way, your population, even though it's somewhat liberal, although I did very well there, your population doesn't want men playing in women's sports. So you better comply because otherwise you're not getting any federal funding.
See you in court.
Every state, good. I'll see you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a real easy one. And enjoy your life after governor because I don't think you'll be in elected politics.
That's gangster, homie. You can say what you want, Smitty, and I don't know. I don't think. First of all, I'm going to defend Smitty. Smitty's never defended the woman-men sports thing, so I don't know how he's going to act on this. Yeah. But this is what this is about. This is what it's about. Let's be honest. Even if Smitty don't like DMV, you're so bad and gangster, but then you defend a man and a woman sport like a bitch. That's crazy to me. You say you gangster, homie, you DMV living, but yeah, you defending this motherfucker because what? Skin color, homie? Is it skin color, homie? Why are you defending this fucking liberal-ass fucking governor who don't want to comply, but you're a gangster? See, if you're gangster, like all my gangster-ass homies, they're over there like Trump's a motherfucking gangster. But DMV's over here defending this liberal-ass fucking gay.
I got to stop you, because what you doing right now is
I'm tired of you weak motherfuckers, homie.
You talk about the country being divided, the energy you putting out right now. You're doing it right now.
No, I'm not.
Say nothing about no race. He said you are not the federal law. Federal law. You can't hold Maine federal law. That's what he threw out, and you just went in a whole deep dive.
No, I mean,
if you was a real gangster, you would be a gangster. You basically saying you're a bitch if you disagree. Now you're saying you're dividing it now. You're being divided, homie.
Time out.
How you gonna say that?
What is the topic?
The topic is men playing in women's sport, which we all agree on. It shouldn't. You either
are with it or against it, homie. There ain't no fucking gray area. Stop fucking defending it.
I'm with you on that, but it's more context to what we just heard, though. He's trying to talk about you ain't gonna get no federal money and this and that. That it's all. It's not just.
By the way, Smitty, let's put it in context. California's in the same boat. Let's put it in context. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna give it to you the real way. California's governor, Newsom, this scumbag here in our state, has also said the same thing as the Maine governor. So guess what? Federal law requires you to comply because we made it a law federally. Now the individual state law says I can be harder than federal law. But when the NCAA complied to Trump and the mandate and said, you know what? We're going to ban the fucking transgender shit. We're not allowing men to play in women's sports. And the federal law said, hey, we made this a federal law. You guys need to comply. There is a case, DMV, where you can cut off federal funding to an individual state. Look it up. Y'all act like you just fucking, this is the issue. Why isn't DMV, Smitty, and myself all on the same page when it comes to the topic? DMV said he doesn't like men and women's sports. Smitty says he doesn't like men and women's sports. I said I don't like men and women's sports. So why are we disagreeing? Again, that's my point.
There's still different ways to go about certain stuff. We're not arguing that point. We just watched a video that it's not just black and white. It's not just this. We all agree on that. That's the bigger point. If that's what you want to talk about, cool. We'll talk about that. Let's move on. It's the entirety of the video that we just saw. It's his approach. A lot of people don't agree with Trump because of his approach to how he does stuff. The how he does stuff. That's the bigger issue in a lot of stuff, and that's okay to not like that. It doesn't make you soft, pussy, or a bitch because you disagree with that, and it doesn't make you racist or whatever. If you do like his approach, it's just different opinions of the approach. We're not disagreeing on the actual fact of men playing in women's sports. Y'all know where I stand. I've been on that side from the get go. I got a little sister too. I don't think biological men should be playing in women's sports. Point blank period. We're all in agreement. We're just saying the approach of how he goes to certain things we don't like, and that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We ain't all supposed to be thinking the exact same. It don't make nobody soft, pussy, or a bitch. That's all.
First of all, let's be clear. I said DMV said he doesn't.
Gene, you would never say it to my face. I hope I see Gene in public. I'm gonna stop the shout of him.
Hey,
right in the guy. I'm gonna stop DMV.
DMV.
I'm gonna show him how tapped and pussy I am. Gene, if I see you in LA, I'm gonna stop the shot of you, and I hope you swing back, and we gonna see how soft and pussy. We gonna find out how hard you are. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. Go ahead, JB.
DMV. First of all, I said DMV. You said you don't like men and women's sports. That's what I said, homie. You don't listen. I said if DMV agrees, Smitty agrees, and I agree, then why are we fucking disagreeing about this fucking shitbird liberal who fighting it? That's the big question I have for all three of us who say we don't want men and women's sports, homie. Again, you don't listen. If we all agree we don't want men and women's sports, then why the fuck are we over here helping or aiding a fucking broad who says she continues to want that in Maine? By the way, so does this fucking scumbag we got in California. He said he won't comply either. Trust me, I'm going in on him too. Don't get it twisted. We have issues about this particular topic where all three of us say we agree, but we're disagreeing in the fact of how this man said it. Like, fuck his words, homie. Like, y'all judge me on my harsh words too. But my players did it. Like, you guys are fucking crazy, dog. I don't understand.
I just think as a leader, the how matters.
I was a leader.
That's what it is. I've been leader. I've been leader of my teams too, and how I said things, how I approach things matters.
You know what?
I hate to go out there is bigger than just your intentions is you can say my intentions were pure. Cool. I'm big on intentions too, but still, as a leader, how you say stuff, the energy you put out matters when you have influence. That's all I'm saying. And part, not all, parts of the divide in this country is, in my opinion, is because of the approaches by not just Trump, but also things that Biden was doing because of both sides. They make weird ass comments.
Let me ask you something, Smitty. Let me ask you something.
Then Biden, somebody was it Biden or somebody said if you I think it was Biden or somebody was like if you vote for Trump, you ain't black. What? Like that's an example of divisiveness. So it's not just a Trump thing. I'm not trying to be on some. It's comments like that. You can't say no bullshit like that when you have influence. That's stupid.
I don't agree with you at all. Let me ask you something. As a former player, a person that has to answer to someone at the corporate level right now, would you rather have that person be the same evil cuss every day and know exactly who he is, or would you rather have him be a guy that's like this and never know where he is? Trump has been consistent, homie. Motherfuckers hate him from jump. He says crazy shit every single day.
I don't give him a pass because I didn't say give him a pass. I get a pass.
No, I said answer the question, homie.
At least he's him. Nah, fuck that.
So you rather have an inconsistent guy to answer the question?
I'd rather you be a consistent, good leader. Why you giving me ups and downs? That's not a good leader either. Be a consistent, good fucking leader. Think about
we just had a guy that was throwing shit at the wall, Smitty. Smitty, we just had a guy that was throwing shit at the wall. We never knew what the fuck he was going to do. This guy can count on being a guy.
Dude, Biden wasn't a good leader either, homie. This is what the whole argument was.
I'd rather have the guy.
We didn't have good leadership. That's the point.
Here's the crazy part. I'd rather have the guy who took a bullet for the country and still fought to be the president over a fucking broad who thinks men are equal to women in sports. That's all I'm saying, homie. Yeah, you can say what you want to say.
Have good leadership, period, is what my bigger point was, and that's that was my point when y'all was on here waving flags and getting T-shirts and Trump this and Trump that. I'm saying, damn, homie, y'all going awful hard for somebody who ain't shown me that he's a good leader. And I didn't put no Common shirt on. I ain't put no Biden shirt on. I ain't put no Trump shirt on because I didn't think none of them motherfuckers showed me that they was good leaders, in my opinion. So that was always my bigger point. It was, I don't care if you right, left, up, down, fucking, I don't care what you was. The bigger point was y'all go extremely hard for these motherfuckers who don't give a fuck about you, number one. And number two, ain't even good leaders. We've been in sports our whole life. You've been a head coach. I know what a good leader is. I've been leaders on my team. I've been voted out. This is bigger point is leader is a leader is a leader. Are you a captain? I know what a good leader is. I've been around good leaders of men. I have good leaders of men who I talk to for advice. Like, I've been around that. So I don't give a fuck if it's the country, a team, a club, a business, or organization. There's certain things when you're the leader of an organization that you don't do, and there's certain ways that you talk and certain ways you don't talk. It's common sense. That is what it is.
Not really, because you're asking a guy that's been in office for a month to show you his whole deck already.
I'm saying the how. I'm not talking about the action. I'm saying the how.
It don't matter. The how. You know what, Smitty?
And he's been in office before, homie. This ain't his first goal. I got 4 years of evidence.
Exactly. And he had to fix 12 years prior. He had to fix 12 years of shit prior, just like he has to fix 4 years of shit prior. Shit wasn't that bad, homie.
Y'all just throw that shit out there. Shit wasn't that bad. You wasn't doing that bad, homie. You wasn't doing that bad. And Obama can't even have to fix the shit that Bush did because, like, come on, homie. Like, it's always, we do it every fucking term. We do this.
And by the way, the same shit that the left bitched about with Obama is now happening, and now they forgot about it. They forgot about the fucking 10 million immigrants that he shipped out of here. Now they don't even bring that up. See, that's the problem, homie. It's hypocrisy at its finest. Like, that's all I'm saying. Smitty, I didn't fix independence by whispering sweet nothings in your ear. Like, you know better than anybody, homie. So you're telling me that your head coach took over Ball State and was like, okay, guys, no, I got to be an asshole and break this shit. Like, you should know about leadership, homie. I got to be a fucking asshole. Leaders aren't supposed to be fucking revered and loved, homie. They're supposed to be feared and respected. That's the difference. See, we think that everyone's supposed to be fucking nice now, homie, because we live in a cancel culture, vulture society, and we live in a bunch of soft pussies who are fucking gay as a hummingbird, who don't want to have any leadership or alpha males around them. They think the alphas are the females. They should coach football. They should fucking have all the access. Fucking get out of here, man. That's what's the problem with y'all generation, homie. Y'all
I never once said go out there and be soft and be kind and be nice and be soft and be weak. I said there's still a mature way to be a leader. I had great leaders in front of me who wasn't soft by any means, but they knew how to speak amongst men and keep us together and not divide us. Had nothing to do with being soft. There's a difference between me and again, it's not black and white. It's not Trump or soft. No, there's a line in the middle where you can be firm as fuck, be serious, and keep us together and not divided by the words you use. Maybe he's not capable of doing that because he just doesn't have the education or whatever the case may be. I don't know. But there's a way to be in the middle where you can be firm, be a grown-ass man, be a good leader, and keep us together and not divide us by certain comments. It has nothing to do with being soft, homie. Stop.
Yeah, gray area.
That's not being a good leader. That's what a good leader is. A good leader knows how to motivate men, be firm, but still not like at the end of the day.
Man.
Go ahead.
You said it. You know you call yourself men. They know how to motivate men. Anyway,
I love how Jimmy will like point out like he'll just find a word and use that to like prove whatever point you're trying to make.
You know what gray area leaders do? Fold, harden, and become irrelevant. There ain't no such thing as a gray area leader, homie. I want to know where my leaders create more leaders, not more followers.
Who's the gray area leader?
To create
What are
followers.
we talking about? What are you talking about?
You want a guy to be gray area and whisper sweet nothings.
Ain't no gray area. Be a good leader.
So let me ask you something, Smitty.
Coach
Are
Limbo,
you more?
Limbo,
Let me ask you a question, homie.
Coach Limbo, he was
Let me ask you a question.
Just spazzing like an immature kid, just fucking cussing, saying whatever fucking. He was
Let me ask you a question.
Disciplined, serious fucking person, but knew how to be a leader, be a man, be mature, know how to talk to us with respect, shake his hand, eye to eye, like little detailed stuff. Trump sometimes goes up.
Let me ask you,
like he's some immature kid just out here just free falling, just talking so look. This way we talk amongst each other, JB, in a text message shouldn't be what we say when I stand in front of a group of people. That's my point.
Let me ask you.
Area.
I disagree. I want to be the same person no matter what. Let me ask you something.
You don't even believe that. You don't talk the same way. When you go to San Diego and talk in front of everybody, it's not the exact same way how me and you and Baby be in the fucking chat saying the words that we be saying. It's not the exact same. Stop.
Pretty much
you're
is.
not putting out the same language the same way you do.
Have you heard me speak? Have you heard me speak in front of public?
And I heard you come on my show, homie. You ain't coming on that show saying, bitch, fuck, gay shit. No, you know how to turn that shit off too, huh? Exactly my point. Don't put your hands out. That's my point. In certain scenarios, in certain situations, you got to know how to control yourself, homie. What are you talking about?
You're very confused, youngster.
I'm not confused at all. I know what I'm talking about. I'm like
a person that I respected in Marcellus Wiley was on that panel with me. I told him I would do a favor and a solid for him by not putting him in harm's way. I did so.
Right. Don't put the American people in harm's way, homie.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar.
That's my point.
You're a liar. You've never heard me speak in front of public settings. Because I'm the same person every time I speak in front of a public setting. Ask anybody here that's heard me speak to their kids, their coaches, or otherwise. I'm the same motherfucker. I cuss. I sit there. I'm not different. Hey, let me ask you, though, before we move on. Shaun King's here. I got to ask you something. Are you more pissed about his delivery or his message? Because I'm confused. I think you're mad about his delivery, homie. You didn't listen to the message fucking at all.
I'm not even mad at you. I'm mad at your ass because you be acting like you don't understand what I'm saying. It pisses me off because you're smart as hell and you do this shit for clicks and likes, homie. You know what I'm talking about what a good leader is. You doing this shit for the fans. That's why I'm mad. Fuck Trump right now. We past that point. I'm talking to you, man to man, leader to the leader. You know what a leader is, homie. It's certain ways you talk to people, certain ways you don't. Point blank, period.
What do I say all the time?
I don't know. I say a lot of stuff all the time.
Is it the tone or the message? I think y'all confused. You listen to the tone.